We are live. Hello,
Right.
Jerry. Hello, Jerry. How are you?
I'm good. How are you, Lulu?
I'm good. I'm good. My hair's a hot mess today, but
You got the braids. It's not bad. Keeping it down, and when you take them out, then it gets all curly.
well, I put some stuff in my hair and it was real sticky. So it took me a while to get it washed out. So it took
Okay.
forever. So I had to like just throw it in these braids for today because yeah. I'll never use that stuff again. So anyway, hello. So let's talk about what we doing tonight. What are we doing tonight, man?
So we said that we were going to do three different brands. We're going to do four fragrances from those three different brands. So we're repping three brands today, and this may be a part of a series that we do. So, um, yeah, it sounds like something that's really cool to do. And so I had a question for you.
Okay.
What, if anything, what is your scent of the day?
Okay. So I don't know what I was wearing earlier today, but I do have this out. So I'll talk about this one for a second because I'm actually going to do a little IG video on it.
Okay.
This is Maremma by
Oh,
Tiziana Tarenzi. So this is a better version of Black Orchid. It
yep.
doesn't have the that little baby aspirin note that Black Orchid has to me. So it takes that out and it's sweeter and it lasts longer. So this is my alternative to Black Orchid because Terence tendency to, like everybody says, he tends to like kind of low key dupe fragrances, but he puts his own little spin. It makes it a little bit different, usually a little bit better. Hey, D'Angelo. Hey, Christine. Hey, Miffy.
Hey,
So yeah, so
D'Angelo.
that's what's yours?
So FYI, also I have Marema. So
Oh,
I
do you?
definitely
Okay.
know how it smells, and it's nuclear. Like two sprays is too much. Hey, Miffy.
Everything is nuclear to you. What don't you have that's nuclear?
I have a lot of stuff that's not nuclear. You know what? That's gonna be one of the things that we're gonna do. We'll do fragrances that aren't nuclear at some point.
I don't call
But
them nuclear, but okay.
but my fragrance of the night is Pegasus exclusive.
Ooh,
So
PDM.
if you are familiar with Pegasus, this is this is Pegasus Redefine. This is gorgeous. It still has the same DNA, but it adds a darkness to it. So it's very sophisticated to me. I'm still on the fence about loving this one more than I love the original Pegasus, only because I've gotten so many compliments from the regular Pegasus that I mean, if I get the same amount of compliments, then I'll say, hey, this one's the best. So
Right. Okay, so you all about the compliments. I don't care if somebody compliments me, but you like to be complimented. Hi,
yeah.
Beverly. Hi, Lana. Let me see who else we got in here. We have Kelly, Courtney came in. Okay, so yeah, Heather, Courtney, uh, Medicated Mediocrity is in here. Chantel is in here. So we got some people coming in. Okay.
Okay. There we go.
All right. So now let's just talk about for a second. What fragrances are you looking at? Not ones. Hi, Marvelous Marvel. Which ones are you looking at? What you thinking about getting next? Because our birthdays are coming up. So what you thinking about getting?
I know. There's actually a couple of different ones that I was thinking about getting. I was thinking about getting a couple of Crown Royals. I came real close to pulling the trigger, but I decided against it. Then I also said that I was going to pick up, what was it? Oh, I wanted to pick up some more Kajals. So jewelry, and I think, what was it? It starts with a D. It's like Deja or something like that. I can't remember the name off the top of my head. So both of those sound good. And then there was another fragrance that I saw on Max Aroma. I have to get it. I can't remember the name of it, but The bottles are really beautiful. They're very artsy. They come in Dahab. That was it. Thank you, D'Angelo.
D'Angelo know everything. Okay, I don't know.
That's right. D'Angelo's gonna get a channel soon. We gonna be
D'Angelo don't have to get a channel. I've already decided what he gonna do. He don't have to get a channel.
He don't have,
but he gonna come to somebody's channel and hang out. That's what he gonna do.
That's exactly. So we need to get some interviews with you, D'Angelo. You definitely gonna be on here. So yeah, those are the few that I'm looking at. What about you? What are you looking at?
I think I want Jasmine d'Angers by Maison Dior. I like that one. I've tried that one.
Okay.
Maison Lancôme is coming out with a new one. Jasmine Dior. I want that one. Okay. So I want to see that one. But it hasn't come here yet.
Let me cut you off. Happy birthday, Rob.
Who's Rob? Is that fragrance? Oh, Rob, do you need? Okay, Rob. Okay, Rob. Which one do you want? Traditional, Stevie, or you're a guy? You can even give Marilyn. Which one do you want? Let me know. We'll get to you afterwards. So yeah, so those two, Jasmine d'Angers. What else have I been looking at? Oh, I think I want finally to grab a couple of one or two of the Amouages I want, which is Mimosa Love and Lilac. No, Love Mimosa, my Lilac Love, because I have Love Tuberose, I have Blossom Love, so I just feel the need to complete those. Hi, okay. Marilyn.
Hey, Indecent.
Hey, cuz. So yeah, those I think are the ones I'm looking at, but it probably will change by the time my birthday comes up. I don't know. Whatever I wind up getting, it'll be what I got.
Right. You know how it turns out. You end up getting like a whole bunch of stuff like for the whole month to make up.
And you know what? Okay, so like for instance, so Chicago, our mail system sucks. Yeah. So hey, hi Kelly. So I had something that's been floating around Chicago. I have 3 bottles that are just floating around Chicago right now. Well, wow. Yeah, three packages. One is Fragrance Net, but Fragrance Net has already refunded me the money and I'm telling y'all, if you ever have an issue with Fragrance Net, hit them up on IG. They respond immediately on IG and will handle it right there. Don't send an email. Don't try to call them. Use their IG account. Just DM them. They respond all the time. That's the best way. So, I mean, because they will respond and be like, hey, we see what's going on. They will check it right there. It takes less than an hour on their IG.
Wow.
We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about that in a minute, Lane, because I actually have that here. And so that one I got refunded on, but it looks like I might be getting it. So I might be getting it for free.
There you go.
And then I got one off of eBay. Don't know about it's here in Chicago. So it's missing. I don't know where that is. And then I got one from what's that company called? Be Fragranced, which is a black owned, and she's out of Lansing. Do you hear me?
Really?
She is out. Yes, it's coming from Lansing, Illinois. Why is it on the Gold Coast right now?
How come y'all couldn't just meet halfway?
I didn't figure that out until I saw where it was coming from. You know what I'm saying? I did the order, and then when I saw it post up, I was like, "That's Lansing." So the next time, I'm gonna be like, "Girl,
right? Yeah, get on 294."
No. Meet me right there. What's that street? Where you get off at? Meet me on. Damn, I ain't been over there in so long. But yeah, bought from Fragrance. No, I have not. I've heard of it.
That's the one that Amina was talking about in her video, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. That sounds like I think that's the company that tried to bully her.
Oh, really? Because I didn't hear about this. What happened now?
Yeah, so Amina was supposed to do. They sent her 2 bottles of fragrances and told her basically what to say. and she's not the type of person to really get, pushed around, bullied, or anything like that. She, she works at the beat of her own drum. So they basically said that they would take legal action against her if she didn't either do something about, if she didn't go on and say anything on YouTube, and she ended up paying for the bottles just to, kind of get out of it or whatever. But after she put that video out, I was like, well, doesn't look like I'm gonna be working with them or, purchasing from them. So I don't appreciate
I had
that.
to go look at that because I missed that one. What the hell?
Yeah, if y'all didn't catch Amina's last video, like, definitely catch it,
Okay. Well, see, but here's the thing. You have to understand that it happens a lot.
Yeah.
And you have to be aware of what they're trying to do. So, the thing is that unless you're getting, unless they're paying her for it, like, see, these companies try to bully you now with saying, well, I gave you the products. Okay, well, you gave me the products to review. That doesn't mean it's going to be a good review. And so now they're trying to do this thing, especially with smaller YouTubers. I'd have just sent that shit back and talked about them.
Oh, yeah, 100%. I was like, I don't need, like, trust me, my collection is vast. I don't need your fragrance. I don't need your money. Like, I make enough money to have a collection. So, I mean, it's kind of cool that you want to send me something. But yeah, they were talking about how they have fast shipping, but they really don't. It's like, she doesn't know that. She didn't purchase anything. So typically so for instance, I was sent something from somebody else. I know their shipping is fast. So since they sent me that, I can say that their shipping was fast. They didn't know who I was when I purchased the fragrances, but they decided to give me a free bottle, just out of what I said on my review. Just, so somebody like that.
I know what you're talking about because they were fast. They were extremely fast. They were extremely fast because I got mine already.
Yep.
So
what do you think about it?
I haven't tried it yet because I was kind of waiting for a bunch of stuff to come in, because I was just going to do a blind buy night, because I haven't done one in a minute, a haul. But it's like, I think I might, fingers crossed, have a few more things coming in. So I'll do a blind buy night, probably Friday or Saturday. I haven't decided.
Yeah, definitely. Okay.
And see, that's so funny because I get stuff from JC from Ganache Parfums.
Mm-hmm.
He knows I'm going to just tell him what I think. I call one of his fragrances, I said the shit smell like burnt rubber, and he thinks it's hilarious because I was like, I was like, this shit stank. You know what I'm saying? But that makes it more honest because, he gives them to me for free. He sends me stuff all the time, but I'll tell the truth, like, nah, it ain't that good to me.
Yeah, you know what? In my last video, I talked about a fragrance brand that I didn't necessarily prefer. Like the fragrances, I said, it's not for me. It may be for you, but for me, I didn't necessarily like it. I'm not gonna dog you out unless you try to dog me out. So,
well, I'm gonna tell you the truth. If it stank to me, it stank. But I might love everything else you got. I'm just being honest. It just might stink to me. Like I've actually given it out. Like Dre tried it. The same thing. He loves it. He thinks it smells good, but it just stinks to me. It stinks. Now, it is what it is. And the fact is that doesn't mean that it does. It's just to my nose, on my skin, it smells like burnt rubber.
Right. Which I totally understand. I was going to say, you didn't love Gooman like I loved it. So, same thing. It's like that's a fragrance that's a fragrance from Tiziana Tarenzi that I think is one of the best fragrances I've ever smelled. As far as best freshy, last, projects forever. You don't have to wear that in spring or summer. You can wear that in fall and winter, and you can probably take out the whole room. It's strong. So.
Hey Kia, hey Pat. That's okay. I see all you people coming in. What's up? Okay, so all right, so let's get started. People here, let's go. We've been talking for like 14 minutes. Okay.
I know.
So Okay, so
Okay.
I guess ladies first today. So I start with my first brand. Okay,
yep,
so
go ahead.
I come with my first brand. We were just talking about it, so let me just pull it out. Let me pull out a little amouage. Let me pull out some amouage, and this, of course, this is my favorite. This is the very first one I ever got from them, and this is Honor Woman.
Okay.
Oh my God. This is Country Club. This is Rich Girl. This is the Perfect White Florals. If you want to smell like you are a trust fund baby, you go and get you some Honor Woman. This is trust fund baby. You know, it's beautiful. It's just like a classic woman, a female scent, you know, just white florals, nice and clean, you know, but amouage will throw in a little tobacco or something just to give it a little edge. But yes, Honor Woman, that's my favorite. That's my first one, my first love. That's the one that made me start loving amouage. All right, so what's your house?
So my house is, I think everybody knows, since they know who I love. So you know I had to go with
Dream House of Curio.
You know I had to go with Dream House of Curio. I was gonna go away from Dream House at first, but honestly, you have to go with what you love. And when it comes to beast mode fragrances, when it comes to gourmands, I feel like he does it very well. So the first fragrance that I want to talk about is actually a unisex fragrance. It is a very, very good. So he made this one for his ex-girlfriend, actually. So this has a story behind it. This is La Belle Dame Sans Merci. So I did a video on this particular fragrance, but what you get off top is his gourmand signature, which is like a smell of, you get like caramel, you get brown sugar. I'm gonna spray it on skin real quick, just so I can get. So it's bright, it's juicy. It's almost like you get this Tootsie Roll type of vibe in the beginning. There's fruits, there's florals in there as well, but it's very gourmand. It's very sweet. Anything, like I said before, his is like it's caramely, it's buttery. It's almost like you were sitting somewhere and you're eating something super sweet and you're having a conversation and there's flowers all around. So it's almost like a picnic. That's what I get from this imagery wise.
Oh, damn. You went deep, man. You went deep. You're like, you were at the picnic. You got the flowers. What kind of food you got at the picnic? What kind of food you got? What we eating at the picnic?
What we eating at the picnic? Well, with this fragrance, it's a little bit different. So it's almost like a dessert. I'm trying to think of the dessert, but it has caramel. It has like all of the things. Hey, Marilyn, I wanted to say hey, and she said hi, and everyone in chat. It has like this caramel quality, so it's like a buttery caramel. So I would say something that's sweet, maybe even a caramel apple. I wonder if that's what he was going for.
Okay. Hey, Rachel. Hey, Marilyn.
It's really, really nice.
Okay. A caramel food picnic. Okay.
Yep. That's what it smells like.
All right. So I'm going to go with this one, which is Blossom Love. Okay. These are my like super girly fragrances right here.
So what makes them so girly?
Was like on the fence. This is a cherry blossom. It's a very powdery, very I think it's got a little almond in it. It's just a very feminine fragrance. It's very floral. It's very powdery. It's got a little I think suede in it. Now the thing is, it took me a while to like it. Like amouage is one of those houses that you either like it right off the bat or you need to wear it for a minute to see if you like it. And so for a minute I was like, I don't know, because it was just like, at first it was just like, okay, this it felt kind of basic. You know, sometimes you get something that's like, and the thing I want to say is that it kind of vibes like Love's Baby Soft. That's what it reminded me of. But as you wear it, it becomes this really deep cherry blossom, and it gets it's got a sweetness to it, but it's powdery, and it's got these florals in it. So I really like it for the springtime now. So like, I can't wait to wear it as it gets warmer, because this is definitely brunch, but this is high-end brunch. This isn't brunch like, just going out to kick it. This is Shaw's Crab House brunch. This is
real.
Just real brunch. You know what I'm saying? This is real brunch. This is going to the Fremont for brunch.
So you're not taking her to Burger King. You taking her somewhere nice. Red Lobster.
Right. We're not doing Red Lobster. We going to Shaw's Crab House for brunch.
Shaw's. Is it lunchtime or is it dinner time? Shaw's.
Why is somebody ringing my bell? No, this is a Sunday brunch, because this is like a very brunchy vibe. Okay. But you're going to Sunday brunch at Shaw's, which is what, $50 per person. And then you're talking about the glasses of champagne. And then, come on, right? There we go. That's what we're doing with lots of love. I don't know why somebody is ringing my bell. Hold on, I'll be back.
Oh, okay. All right.
I'm gonna come off for a second, because I'm gonna see who this is for a second. I'll be right back.
You're about to curse them out, y'all. It's about to go down.
It's probably one of my neighbors trying to get in the building.
Oh.
Oops, what did I do? I took you out by accident.
There we go. I'm back.
Okay, I did that by accident. I'm sorry. I'm gonna take you. All right. Okay, I'll be back.
Okay. While she's gone, I'm gonna tell y'all about my next fragrance. So I want to talk about another one of Dream House of Curio's older fragrances. So this one is called Incubus. This one I think he made this one in 2017. So I was telling everybody else, this is Incubus. So Incubus is a cherry wine fragrance. So this is like a luxurious cherry red wine. It's I forgot to ask you about your fragrances and your longevity. I mean, we know how long my fragrances last, but I don't know how long yours lasts. So
on me, it's a little different, because my skin eats up fragrance. Blossom Love stays up, but Amouages do stay on me for a good 6 to 8 hours. Okay. I have very cool skin, so my skin doesn't hold fragrances well, because my core body temperature is around 97, 96. I sit around there, so I'm kind of low. Okay. So fragrances don't sit on me, because the more heat you have, the better it projects, the longer it lasts. On me, no, it doesn't. So
I sit close to 99. So
damn, you hot as hell.
I'm hot. Burning up all the time. But this one is beautiful. This one also lasts so the previous one that I said before, that one lasts about, I'd say, 12 hours. This one is about 12 hours as well. So
that's because you hot. Your body temperature be cold, and it be like projecting off of you, radiating off of you, like you're a radiator, man. You are a radiator.
Don't let me sweat. It's over. It's all over the place. The whole room is full.
My next one. Okay, so I'm next. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna keep going with my little baby girls. Blossom Love is hard to get. So this is Love Tuberose. This is very popular, kind of hard to get. And even at the discounters, it's kind of more expensive. I happen to snag it at a good price. But this is just another one. Like Honor. So let me say this, because somebody's going to ask me which one is which. I still love Honor more, because Honor is a cleaner white floral, where this one has a more sweetness to it. Mm-hmm. So Love Tuberose is a little sweeter. It's a little creamier. It's kind of got that, not quite bubblegum, but it's like between bubblegum and creamy. So It's kind of got the sweetness of a tuberoses can have. Mm-hmm. And it's just, once again, these are very classics. These are very sophisticated. These are, as they say, mature fragrances. These are not for young girls. They're not gonna like them because these are money. These are, you spend the money, you smell like money. And so
it's
that's
not bubblegum and Skittles, right?
No, this ain't bubble. This ain't pink sugar. This ain't, Juicy Couture. This is Viva La Juicy. This is like money. If you're wearing this, these are my fragrances that I'm going out to, just smell like elegant. They're very elegant. They have, on me, they have enough projection where I'm feeling, where it feels good on. Now, it might not last all day, but that's okay. I'm okay with that because I will spray. I'm actually gonna do like little decants, so when I go out, I just have a little in my purse. But yeah, this is definitely about money. This is and it's about making sure, and it's in a quiet way. You just in the that's that money that doesn't have to say they got money. So, in other words, faking it till I make it fragrances.
Okay, I got you. And D'Angelo and Kelly said that they were hot like me too, so they burn hot. You in the cold people area. So, my next fragrance is one of the fragrances that is still available, I believe, at it's called Distractions. So, if you go to their website, I believe that they're going to.
No. I went on there. I couldn't find a damn thing. No.
Here's the reason why. Here's the reason why. Let me tell you.
Stop playing with me.
I'm telling you right now.
You're gonna keep talking about him, but can't nobody get him but you. This is bullshit. I gotta call bullshit on there. You keep telling, go to Distractions. I went all over that damn site. I looked at steampunk clothes. I looked at all kind of shit, and I couldn't find one damn fragrance. So you tell him stop. So put his shit on there, or stop acting like he's a fragrance house. That's all I'm saying. Okay.
Distractions is a store where the fragrance is being sold. Right now, the owner was trying to put the fragrances online. He is having a problem doing it. So you can call them and they will take your order online and send it to you. They have the following fragrance, ma'am. This is Idealon. So Idealon, hey, I'm an Aries too. So
I've been all over that damn site. Okay, how much?
You know what? I did that too. So Idealon is a cherry tobacco fragrance, but it's tobacco leaf. So it is probably one of the more natural tobacco leaf and tobacco fragrances, and it's not super sweet. It's more of a, I'm gonna spray some on me. I'm gonna have to wash this stuff off tonight because this will last all day. Like this will be next morning, afternoon. Well, it wouldn't last that long because I will wash it off anyways in the morning. But this is really nice with the mixture of it. So it has like a little bit of caramel, tobacco, and then it has cherry in it, is what you smell. It's good. And it's available at Distractions. Thank you very much.
Okay, so how much is it? Since I gotta call them up and say, listen, I ain't trying to. I don't know them people. I ain't trying to give them my card. How much is it?
I believe this one is going for like 110 or 120 now. So for me, I paid the full price back in the day, which was like, I think it was like 145, 150 when I paid it. But what do Scorpios do? They go off
people. They sting people.
Marilyn, I will get that information for you, and I'll make sure that it's put in the comments. So I'll get the website, but you have to you have to call the guy. I believe that he is working on getting it. I just got an email from Vincent yesterday about it. So
see, because if I had known that, I wound up buying something on. It was just I don't know. I just wound up buying just something. You know how you just it's like, you don't know how it happened, but it happened so quick that I bought something that it's on its way. But I would have bought. I would have tried this because I'm so tired of hearing about Dream House of Curio from you, and I just need to know. I need to have some. So see, I need to know what this hype that you got on, because you got the hype going. Hype. You are Dream House of Curio's hype man. You know who you are. Remember, like, did you watch the Babyface and Teddy Riley first one when he had his hype man in the back?
Oh, see, I thought you were about to call me Flavor Flav. I was like, oh no.
You should see that.
That's a real hype man. Flav was a hype man.
Okay, he was.
Yeah. Anybody else? No, you're not a hype man. If you're not wearing a clock and screaming, "Yeah, boy."
Oh, well, you should have seen Teddy. Teddy had him a good hype man on that one, though.
Yeah.
That Versus. Okay, so here we go. Oh, we forgot, but right after we do this one, after you do your last one, that first one, I gotta remind us of something that we said we were gonna do and we forgot totally.
Correct. Yes.
You know what I'm talking about? Sunshine Woman. Okay,
Ooh.
So this is Sunshine Woman. This is another one that took me a minute to like, because I'm gonna tell you, the first time I tried it, and maybe because you know how you get a bunch of stuff at the same day and you kind of spraying yourself and you just spray. Okay, so maybe that was part of it, but it smelled like a Jägermeister bomb, to me. It smelled like Jägermeister to me.
So
but
cinnamony.
It just, and it smelled like, like a Jägermeister bomb. You know how you get the shots? It smelled like a Jägermeister shot. So, however, I will say this is unique. People dupe it now, because there are dupes of it now, but there is nothing else that you could say is similar to this that wasn't trying to dupe it. It's got that apricot, it's got that osmanthus.
Ooh.
It is just really tasty. It smells like a pastry. It smells like an apricot pastry, and it's just, this is another one that I had to have for a little bit, wear it a couple of times and go, wait a minute, this shit is really good now. This is really good. Now, the thing with Sunshine Woman is that a lot of people, because of the color of the bottle, act like this is like a spring summer fragrance, but it's actually not. You can wear it in the spring. I would never wear this in the summer because I've tried and it's just too strong and it's too, it's too sweet. It's got it's just too sweet.
Okay.
But it's pretty, like in the fall and the winter, that's when it really shines, because I think, it's, with all that tobacco, it's still an apricot pastry because it has that beautiful apricot osmanthus. And I think that people try to say it's sunshine because it's sunshine. It's actually fall and winter.
Okay. Why don't you go ahead and say what you were going to say?
Okay, so the thing is, we forgot to mention, and it's good because we are further in, so we got more people, is that we're doing a giveaway. So the way it's gonna work is each of us are gonna give 3 5 mils away.
Yep.
But it's up to you. So like, if you see 3 that you want from my channel, put it in my comments. If you see 3 from his channel that you would like to try, put in his comments, and we're gonna each do a giveaway. So if you want to try 3 of mine, put the 3 in the comments after this, and if you want to try 3 of his, can I get in the giveaway? Because I want all your dream houses. I just want to try.
No, you can't get this giveaway. No.
Is this like, like how they be like employees of PepsiCo can't be in it? Is this what we doing now?
If you know what? If you want to be in it, sure, you can be in it.
I just want you to get. No, never mind. We just meet up. We'll just do the drive up, and we'll just some.
You already knew you were gonna get it anyway, so.
Because you gave me one.
I did.
I
gave you. Yeah, one that I can never get back.
What do you mean you can never get back?
He doesn't make it anymore. I gave you a fragrance that was made that he can never make again. You're welcome.
Excuse me. Thank you.
You're welcome. See?
I said thank you.
I was like, I hooked you up and everything. Y'all see how she treat me? See how she treats me?
What? I I treat you like what? Don't be getting sensitive now.
I'm not sensitive.
What,
Okay,
what you
so
doing?
here's the other thing too. You have to be subscribed to both of our channels.
Subscribed.
That's right. Leave the comment, and then we're gonna do a picker, and then you'll be able to get the 3 fragrances that you want.
Yep.
So let me talk about my last fragrance.
Okay.
So my last fragrance is going to be Hecate. So Hecate is his version of a patchouli-based fragrance.
Mm-hmm.
This one is a little bit different, a little bit off the beaten path, but I've started to grow to love this fragrance. So it's not your typical patchouli fragrance. So you know how patchouli is. So for me, I think about patchouli as being either like a clean patchouli or a dirty patchouli. But this
Right.
is so different because it has his spin. So it's not clean and it's not dirty. I don't know what it is. So it
Right.
confuses me every time I smell it. So it's like literally every time I smell it, I can't really describe everything that I smell. But of course, he has some sort of sweetness, but it's not sweet. Then it's not dirty and it's not clean, but it doesn't stink. So it's actually pretty dope. It's something that you definitely want to try for yourself, but I've learned to acquire it, like I said. So this one is Hecate, which, if I'm not mistaken, he does not make anymore. So this is another one of those that's off the market. So that was my 4 for Dream House.
Okay, so okay, yeah. Is Homeboy gonna get his own? Is he just gonna keep selling through this place, or is he gonna get his own website? What's he planning? Because you are his voice in the streets. You his voice in the streets.
I'm not his only voice in the streets. Roman is like the number one person that he used to go to. He still talks to Roman too. He actually, I think Rome has way more like he probably talks a little bit between us both, but I will tell you this: he is working with a larger perfumer or a perfume distributor. So that was really the big thing. He didn't want to do everything on his own, and that's what he was doing. So if you have to create the fragrance, package it, deal with people,
Oh yeah,
it was just too much for him. So he got to a point
because you said he's sensitive, and he'd be like getting too into it if they say something wrong with his fragrances.
Well, I mean, yeah, it depends on how. If you say somebody's stuff sucks and they put a lot into it and they, and they're doing all of that, sometimes, I guess I would be sensitive too. You know how I get though.
See, here's the thing: it's business. Not everybody gonna like your stuff, so you just got to be ready to deal with that. I mean, that's just the way it is. Is that in life, in business, not everybody gonna like you, so you just gonna have to be ready for it. And I think too many people are take things like it's their baby, and then they get caught up in that baby thing. I mean, one of the things, being on here, you have to learn how to suck it up and be like, whatever, because everybody ain't gonna like you. I've been called a streetwalker before. It is what it is.
Oh, see, I'm okay with being called a streetwalker. I'm okay.
I don't care either.
Yeah.
But see, I'm not. Well,
I'd be like, I'll walk on these streets and whoop your butt.
Well, my thing is, if I'm gonna do it, okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Well, leave that one alone. All right, so let me go to another one that I like.
Okay, so next house.
So let's next house, because y'all know him. We're gonna go with Histoires de Parfums, which is my new love. I just really gotten into this house. Yep. And I like it because it's just so different. They have their own little vibe to everything. And it just, they all have their own, it's so surprising. They have very surprising things. They, right. Good old Gertie. She's a good one. So this one, of course, is the one we talked about in the last one, which is 1804, which is my latest one, which is this, juicy tropical pineapple. It's got tiare flower in it. It's got a little peach. It's very surprising how tropical it was. I was not expecting it to be this tropical. And, a lot of times tropical has coconut in it. And I like a tropical without a coconut. Don't get me wrong. I love coconut, but you want to have a few different things,
Right.
You just don't want to have everything that's, I'm wearing summer fragrances and they all got some coconut in them. So you want to have something different. So this is the different one. It's juicy, it's ripe pineapple, and then it's got a little candied when it dries down because it's got cloves in it. So, as it dries down, it goes from just a bright, juicy pineapple to like more of a grilled, spicier pineapple upside down kind of pineapple.
Okay.
Pineapple upside down.
Okay. What's the longevity on that one?
Actually, that one is good. Of all of them, most of them last long on my skin. For me, I'm gonna get it for about 8 hours.
Okay.
And I will say this: I've worn it to sleep, and I woke up and it's still on my skin. So there's a skin scent about after 8 hours. So I'm just saying 8 hours solid, and then a lot of times it'll still linger on my skin, but once it starts lingering, it's gone on me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what's your next house?
So I wanted to go with a house that not too many people talk about really, and only because they are considered to be a dupe brand. But you know what? I get so tired of hearing people talk down about certain fragrances, different things like that. If the fragrance is good, the fragrance is good. I don't care what they were trying to do, inspired expression, whatever it is, dope. All I have to say is encounter fragrances. I'm gonna do compliment for him. So this is their. So if you go to their, they have like a specific site for it, but you can also go on the Duo brand and purchase these. These are actually also 30% off of, I believe it's like they're $80 for extracts at 100 ml.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah. And this particular fragrance, so compliment for him smells like YSLY. And this one actually, it's not exactly like YSLY, but it's so familiar because you're getting all of the same sweetness, that juiciness, but this one lasts for over 12 hours. This is gorgeous. I have gotten compliments galore every time I wear this fragrance. That's the cool thing about it, is that if you're looking for compliments, everybody, some way, shape, or form, you want somebody to say, man, that smells pretty good. Like, you don't wear if you didn't want a compliment, you wouldn't wear the fragrance. I'm just saying. So don't lie.
I think compliments are nice, but I'm not like dying if I don't get any either. I don't feel like, oh my God, it's not a good fragrance if somebody doesn't say it smells good on me.
That's true, but my thing is, you're either going to, you want to smell a certain way to evoke whatever you want to feel. I mean, I have fragrances where I say, you know what, I don't want to be approached. So I have some fragrances that make me unapproachable. And then I have a lot of fragrances that make me approachable. You know, when you wear a skanky oud and stuff like that, you don't want people to be around you. I have some stuff that I try to run you out of a room. They'll be like, man, it smells like the Lincoln Park Zoo out here. So
no, I don't know that. But okay. Now I will say that compliments are fine, but I don't stress if I don't get any, because a lot of times not everybody's gonna compliment you. Really. Now when it comes to dupes, everybody, for people who know, I don't care about dupes. I think that, you know, and I think people who do that bullshit about dupes and, oh my God, they just shut your mouth, because all that is a very elitist kind of conversation. You know what I'm saying? Because not everybody can afford to buy a $300 bottle of fragrance. So there has to be companies that, you know, give them the ability to get that too. The thing with the dupes is that it doesn't take away from the companies. You know, everybody acts like those are sales that they would get. No, because the person who's going to buy a $300 bottle is going to buy that $300 bottle. Whereas the person who's going to buy that $80 bottle, because they're probably never going to buy that $300 bottle. So it really doesn't matter. You know, just like the whole conversation, like I've been seeing conversation about how you should buy retail, you know, because then, you know, if you don't buy your fragrances retail, then you're buying them wrong. And I'm like, get the fuck out of here.
Right. That's crazy.
Right. You know, like, cause like I saw this one lady, I was watching one of her videos, and she's one of those, you know, very luxury channels. Okay. Why does she buy Montal retail? Montal.
I would never buy Montal. Never. Montal is an $80 fragrance at most. At most. I think that's the highest that I paid for a Montal, and that was a while.
I paid $90 for one, and that was a while ago. But now, you know, I would never. But it was like she was like, and I got it from Bloomingdale's, and I get it from here, and like wait, and then when it was like, and you know, I got a $50 credit. I was like, girl, you still, even with a $50 credit, that was still more retail than you should have ever paid for that damn thing.
I wish you could have. You should have put that GIF up of what's his name saying you played yourself, DJ Khaled.
Right. Okay. I'm like,
you played yourself. Yeah.
Who would pay $180 for Montal?
I would not.
Never. Never.
Yeah, I would not. If you can find it cheaper, that's just like some of the other brands that we were talking about. But what's your next fragrance?
Oh, what's my next one? Okay, so my next one is going to be Tuberose #1. Okay. Because of course, people, I love Tuberose, but I like this one because they always do something different. So this one is the Iris Tuberose. So it's very strong on Iris. You know how you gave me the one, which by the way is sold out. I went to go get it because I have a $50 credit at Fragrance Buy. So I was gonna get it. Oh man. So anyway. This is an Iris Tuberose. So in the beginning, I was just confused when I first put it on because it is a very strong iris. Very strong iris, even though it has tuberose in all the levels. So it's iris, it's got a little powderiness, but it's not too powdery. Because I don't like it when it's too powdery. Like, you know, I don't want it to smell like I just took a powder puff and puffed myself with it. I want a little powder, not too much. So it has enough, and it's a very strong iris. But then as it dries down, then that's when you get the tuberose. And I've never thought of iris and tuberose, but they work. So this one, what else does this have in it? It has a little cacao in it, so it has some dryness. So it's like powdery and dry. And I really like it. I was surprised. I never wanted it. You know how it's completion? I had to complete the trilogy. It's a collection of 3. I had 2 and 3, and I was like, oh, just gonna get one. Just gonna get one. What you tripping on? But now I'm glad because this is very good.
Okay. Dope. All right. So my next one is technically not the dupe of what everybody says that it is. So this one is In the Club for Men. So In the Club for Men is supposed to be like a dupe of Jean-Paul Gaultier's trying to think of what's the other one that he has. It's slipping my mind. I have it upstairs in my room, but it's like it's the dark blue one. But it actually smells like Jeremy Fragrance's Date for Men. I have that one upstairs. Sprayed this one on me. I would rather buy this and wear this at $83 than to spend 300 and some odd dollars on Date for Men, and because his Date for Men kind of smells like that other Jean Paul Gaultier, but but this one also has like a plum note, just like literally just like Date for Men, and this one lasts longer than Date for Men.
I
So
love a
again,
good plum. Love a good plum. But you know, Jeremy Fragrance, I can't take his stuff seriously, because when you first put it out and then a few months later you got to buy one get one free.
because
That
he
was
knows that a lot of people. So the only one that I don't think he will do that with is black tie. But again, I told you what black tie smells like. Yes, D'Angelo, that's the Duo brand. Black tie smells like a mix of, and I have both fragrances, Gooman, which I gave you, and then also Gucci, the leather fragrance that Gucci has. So if you spray mix those two together, that's what black tie smells like. That's a $400 fragrance. $400 fragrance. The only one that I do like is what's the one that I like from him? The Office. That's like one of the only ones. Dre, this one is probably one of my favorites. It's not my favorite. I will get to that one. That one I'll talk about last, but this one is gorgeous. I absolutely love it. I think once I get a little bit lower down, like once I get to 50%, I'll probably rebuy these again because these are worth the money, 100%.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, like that's why I've been buying the Histoire de Parfum, because I've been getting them at really good prices.
Yeah. You know what? I wanted to get some of those, so I think I'm gonna get in yours too. I'm gonna make sure I comment because I need some of those.
Right? Yeah, whatever. Okay, so my next one is Pro Leaks, which is one of the black bottles.
Okay.
Now here's the thing. Yes, Jeremy is the one that spins.
Yes. I gotta spend, D'Angelo, for it to be a $400 bottle.
Right. Right. So the thing with this is that if you go on the website, and I found this out, is that they accidentally put the wrong notes. So they switched the notes, but they have the right what is it? They have the wrong notes, but they have the right accords or something they did on these two different fragrances. So anyway, this is a spicy rose. It is a very dark, it is a very gothic, spicy rose.
Okay. What type of rose? Is it like a like pink rose, like a dark red? Is it?
No, this would definitely be like a deep dark red rose.
Okay.
This and this is more of so I used to grow roses. This is more of like an American beauty rose, a deep dark American rose, not a beautiful English rose. Totally different types of vibes. So this is like a deep dark. It's really spicy. It's really gothic. This is when you on some bullshit. I always say there are certain fragrances that you wear when you on some bullshit, and you ain't on something right. And this is very unisex. I would love to smell a man in it. However, the man that I smelled with this on, I would have to get away from him because he could probably make me do things I ain't trying to do. You know what I'm saying? He could just, he could talk me into doing some shit, and I'd be like, okay.
Oh, he hit you like that. Okay. I saw you even dipped too. You even dipped. Okay.
I would. I'd be like, okay.
That hard dip form. Okay.
Right. I get all, I get all extra girly. Okay, Dad. Okay, what you want me to do? I need to cook you some dip. Yeah. I'd be in trouble. Right. I forget who I was for a minute.
Gotta make some caramel for him, huh?
Right. I'd be like, what you want? What you want?
Oh my goodness. Crazy. All right. So my next fragrance, I know, right, Lane? I'm marking that one down. I need that up. Look who's behind you. You didn't even curse him out yet.
I'm ignoring him right now.
Okay, he is just all over. Oh man, he's showing all of it. Just oh wow.
Okay, Dre.
You
Not
do
cool water,
water.
girl. Not cool water.
So, oh, what was that? What was yours again?
That was Pro Leaks. Let me hold
Yeah,
on.
we all need to. You need to write that one down. It's they about to sell out of this one. They need to call that one Daddy.
Right, because it's daddy.
Pro
It's daddy.
Leaks.
Hey,
Okay.
Dad.
Okay. Pro Leaks. I'm gonna remember that. Oh, the cat's all he all over the place. Yeah, that was it, D'Angelo. Pro Leaks.
Yep.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So seduction for him. This is
seduction for him.
So this one to me smells like a mix of a couple of different fragrances. If you've ever smelled, let me see, I'm gonna spray this one again on my arm. I have to remember what this smells like. It's nice. It almost smells like a mixture of like, I want to say Chanel Blue, but not really. It's like Chanel Blue mixed with what is that other one? Have it sounds like, I think Nautica mixed with something else. It's super sexy.
You say Nautica? I ain't heard Nautica since like 1999.
It's almost like a mix of like Voyager mixed with Chanel mixed with something else. It has this quality to it. It's like sweet, not too sweet, very. It could be unisex for sure, because if I smell this on a woman, I'd be like, wow, what, it's definitely a head turner. I enjoy this one, but for my last one, I enjoy that one more than any of the fragrances, almost as much as any of my more expensive fragrances. So, okay. But this one is so nice. This one was so well done. Again, if you've never gotten a chance to get your nose on any of these, one, you have an opportunity to win a 3 ml bottle, 3 ml or a 5 ml of any of the three that we're talking about, that we've spoken about, period. But this one is worth it, I think, to smell, to spray on yourself. It's absolutely sexy. It's just like, it reminds you of something that was done before, but they mixed a couple of other things to make it more modern. So again, this one's nice.
Okay. All right.
You see, I'm smelling it again. I can't. Right. It's like
I'm gonna have to now here, low key, let me tell y'all something. We talk about D'Angelo on these fragrances, but Alicia, in that sense, she got a big ass collection too. Don't ever forget. And Courtney got a big ass collection too. Have you ever seen Courtney does some beautiful pictures on IG?
Mm-hmm. Sure does.
So at least today, for everybody who was in here, at least what we're spraying, what we're doing today isn't driving him crazy like when we were doing the oils. See, you don't ever come to my lives. I'm just letting you know. You kind of shady with me, but we did a whole lot when we did where because I got perfume. I got essential oils. So shut up. Did this man say my collection is minuscule? Shut up, D'Angelo. We ain't even gonna talk to you no more. But the other day, it was kind of impromptu, but I was trying out some fragrance oils. So we did Tolu Balsam, and a bunch. So let's go to this one. This is.
I was gonna say real quick before you start that one. When I see all of a sudden, I'll go on YouTube and I'm like, she's on the live. I click on it and you were done with the live. And I'm like, so I go back into it and I watch it and I like it. but I just never
Okay. I'm gonna give you yours. Okay. And I know I'm impromptu, so it ain't like I schedule it. It'll just
you
be
like knee jerk. It'd be 2 a.m. You like, let me get on this live.
The reason why it happens because I might go to sleep. Yeah, the myrrh took him out. The myrrh took the Malachi out. He was like, "What is going on?" He really liked the smell of myrrh, which stank, but never mind. So this is Tuberose number 3. This one is called Animal. So, like I said, each of it has a lot of tuberose in it. But what it and it has tuberose on every note level. But what this one has, it has a little plum in it. It has some white tobacco in it. It's got Immortelle, which we found out it's terrible to me. However, blend it all together. This now is, if I'm wearing this, don't get close to me because I'm gonna turn you out. This is turnout fragrance. This is a turnout fragrance. When you wearing something like this, once again, you want something, you about to make somebody do strange things for change. That's what's gonna happen when you wear Tuberose number 3.
Okay.
And like I said, it has plum note, and it's a different tuberose. I like to have, if I love tuberose, you know how you love a note, but you want to have different iterations of the note. You don't want them all to sound the same. So this is very deep. It's dark. It's got that plum note, which I love, but it's also just very I'm gonna turn you out. Don't get close to me when I'm wearing this.
Okay. All right. I need to see this. I need to see all these.
I'm just going to turn you out. Listen, you are just turning 40. You don't want none of this.
Hey, don't be giving my government old age out.
You a baby, okay? You just get into the 40 club.
Right. Don't remind me. Don't remind me.
You're such an Aries. Let me tell you how I am, though. And I don't know if this works the same with you. Is that I am bad. I used to be bad on the 9s, and I was good at 49. But 29 and 39 were my worst years. Because it's like, you're about to go to the next thing. Once you hit the age, you're okay. But that 39th year is like, dang, my 30s is over. Have you been going through that?
That's what I'm going through now.
I remember that. Hey, Pam. I remember going through that, like, man, my 30s is over. And it's like, you're trying to be chill about it, but in your head, you are freaking out. Because now you're
100%. Because like, I don't look it. I don't, as far as working out and stuff like that, I don't feel it all the time. But it's like, when I do feel it, when it actually kicks in, I'm like, no.
Yeah, it's the 9s because like once I hit 40, I was okay. Now, luckily, I didn't have it as much at 49, but I remember 29 and 39 was like, because 29 is like, my youth is over.
Yeah.
You about to hit 30, your youth is over. And then you hit 39, you're like, oh my God, it's really over. I'm about to be 40. Yes. Wait a minute. Definitely. Miss Courtney. Look at Miss Courtney. She said she bought a red sports car. What you back, girl?
And Lane, I'm 39 also. It's got me, and I'll be 40.
So I'm just gonna tell you this, right? And one of my friends, it's okay. Just enjoy the ride, because there's times when you until you have the moments where you don't know that that you might not be here. And I had those moments in my early 40s. I took it in a different light. But I remember those feelings because 39 kicked my ass. That whole year I was fucked up in my head. It was like, oh man.
Yep, that's what I do. I cry and buy new fragrances. I got something every time. I'm like, you know what? I need something. Help me be young.
Right.
Bring it back.
And then, but see, then once you hit 40, and here's what happened. Right. Exactly. And that's it. It's like, once I hit 40 and I thought about it, I looked around and I said, you know what? I look good. I'm in a good space. And so that's what you have to look at is that, okay, because you still living, you still healthy. So enjoy it. Don't be tripping so much on it. But I understand. But I understand once you go over the 40 mark, you'll be okay.
Yeah. It's a month away.
I know it is. Because you're what, the 4th?
Yep.
2 days before me. Okay.
2 days before you. Yep. Exactly. All right. So my final fragrance from the Dua brand is, I will say that it is the best of the men's line to me, period. Only because it's a certain DNA, a DNA that I will always love because it was my first full bottle, paying full price purchase for a fragrance, which was Baccarat Rouge 540. I paid full price for it when it first came out. Would I still pay the $300 for it? Yes, honestly, because I love it. But this fragrance right here, this takes everything from Baccarat Rouge 540 and the X-Straight and gives you all of the best qualities in one. This fragrance, I always get compliments on. Even my wife, she'll be like, you wearing Baccarat Rouge, right? And I'm like, nope, I'm wearing this. Or she'll always say, man, you smell good as hell. I would have people following me, asking me what I'm wearing all the time, thinking that I'm either wearing Baccarat Rouge or something else that's super expensive. $80, $80, people. This is amazing. This is worth the money. Lane, pick this up instead. This is by far very good. Although you do have to smell Baccarat Rouge. If you haven't smelled it, if you haven't sprayed it on you, there is something about that fragrance alone. I still have about, I think, a third of my bottle, and I bought it like years and years ago. But I heard that there was possibly a reformulation. I don't know if that's true or not, but mine lasts for 24 hours. I am not lying to you. That's why I don't spray it anymore. It lasts 24 hours. Every so often, I wear it, and it's just absolutely gorgeous. And I'm saying like 24 hours on my skin. So
you know, it's stank to me, so I don't mess with Baccarat Rouge.
You said what?
It's stank.
It's stank, which I get that. A lot of people, either you love it or you hate it. It was always love at first smell for me. And again, I bought it when it first came out. So I actually bought 2 fragrances, and I regret not buying one of the other ones. So I smelled Tuxedo back when it first came out. Didn't buy it. Ended up buying a different fragrance from them that smells like a Tom Ford fragrance, but lasts longer. And then I bought Baccarat Rouge, which now, of course, I regret not buying because it was Tuxedo and Cabane. And I was like, these smell so good, but I decided to buy something different. Only because my nose palette wasn't there.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so we on our next house. So I couldn't do something like this. And everybody been like, you didn't do Mancera, Lou? You didn't do Mancera? So I'm pulling out the Mancera. However, I've decided to pull out some that I don't normally pull out because they know the ones my tops, my tops. So I'm going with some different ones just to, do a little something different, because there's so much. I own over 20 of them. So come on, I can't show the same 5 every time. Okay, right. So let's go with this one. You done got cat hair on my stuff with your tail. You're going to have to move. Okay, sorry. So this is Oud Vanille.
Oh, I've heard about that one.
Oud vanilla is good. Now, as I say, this is a rough vanilla. You know how most, vanillas can be smooth. This has a roughness to it. It's like that roughneck who's smooth at home. That's what it is. So it's kind of like that roughneck in the streets, gentleman in the home. That's what it is. So it's a rough vanilla. So in the beginning, it's kind of harsh.
Okay.
But as it dries down, it becomes very sweet. It becomes very mellow.
So does he do push-ups or pull-ups and crunches, or is he just like
he got the 6-pack? This the roughneck. This is roughneck who, when you in the streets with, he got you. You ain't worried because he got you.
He don't have a daddy stomach. He don't have
He got the daddy stomach. No, he keep himself. No. He rough. He rough.
Okay. He rough. Okay.
Rough.
Right.
But then when he gets home, he's like a teddy bear. He got you. You cuddle with him and everything. Yeah, he a teddy bear.
So he don't use lotion in the street, but he use lotion at home. Is what you're saying?
He uses lotion. However, he still has man hands. See what I'm saying? He didn't, because we went up. We done had a whole conversation about this. I know where you was going with this. Okay, so he's got man hands.
Oh, okay. All right.
So what's your next house? What's your last house?
My last house is going to be from Steven's brand, which is Navitus Parfums. And I'm going with the first one is Opulentas. Okay. So this is, I'm going to be honest, this one is not for everybody. This one is like a oody, strong, opulent type of smell. So it's almost like a prince or a king would probably wear something like this.
Do you be feeling all like like princely? Like, do you feel like you should be in Coming to America when you wear it?
Maybe. I mean, I should wear it next time and have somebody sing something. I can't do any of the other imitations, even though that's coming out on Friday. I can't wait. Yeah, I was gonna say, D'Angelo, it's not for everybody, and I've learned how to spray it to make it smell right. If you spray it straight up on you, then it's bad. You have to spray it further away so it actually hits you with the splash. Because if you get in the full effect of it, it's rough. This is
you gotta do all that. I wouldn't. No, I'm with D'Angelo. If you gotta do all that to make it work, man, come on now.
It's a strong fragrance. But I'll be honest with you, I have learned to like it more, and I've worn it many times, and I've also layered it. I've layered it with things, and I've absolutely loved it. But yeah, this is definitely a layerer, but it's also not bad. It's pretty good. So
okay,
that was.
Did you buy them all when they had that sale over the Christmas time when they was pretty much giving them away?
No, I did not.
Because it was like, what was it, like 45% off or 55% off if you bought
Don't
4?
remind me if I wasn't so thirsty back in the day.
Right, because I was gonna buy some, but then I thought about it, and this is what I'm doing to myself. I was like, you weren't even thinking about these. So yes, you could buy these, but you really weren't thinking about them. So that's how I'm stopping myself from sometimes making those type of purchases. It's not always. It doesn't always work, but like I'll go.
We're all crackheads. We are all crackheads,
right? So it's like, so I have to have my ways to stop myself. So that was my way, because I had them in my cart. I was like, you might as well just go and get them. Look at how much. I was like, look at how cheap they are. You know what I'm saying? After I was doing the math and everything, and I was like, damn, that is a good deal. But then I was like, but you weren't even trying to get them. So I stopped myself. So I was proud of myself.
I think all the originals were the best that he had. But again, like I said, you end up being a crackhead. You like, we're all a click away from buying over $300 worth of fragrances.
Yeah, we are. I'm trying to do better this year. All right, I'm pulling out another one of D'Angelo's favorites, and this is Precious Oud. This has Sue. It's got whiskey. Damn, this just.
I actually tried that one. I tried that one before. I actually loved it. I came so close to buying that one, and I forgot what I bought instead. I think I bought a Parfums de Marley instead. So
Man, this is boozy sweetness. It just smells like okay, so this is where I say it smells like. It reminds me of like when you go out to have a really nice dinner and you get that dessert that you share, and it's kind of like, because it's got that tiramisu. Tiramisu is like one of those desserts you share. So it's got that sweet tiramisu, but then you got that whiskey. So like you drinking a little whiskey back with it. You having that after dinner drink. Plus,
I was gonna say, I don't know how to share food. I don't know how to share desserts. It's mine. It's mine. You get yours. I get mine. I'm just saying.
You sharing it. You sharing it. Don't.
No.
Okay, you don't let her get. You don't let your wife take a bite out of yours.
She do it anyways. It's not that I let her. You should see the anger that I have in my heart.
Exactly.
The anger that's in my heart when I see that piece gone because I can't eat it.
Okay, it's true story. I used to work with this man, and like, speaking of that, and it was when I was doing a project. Well, I was marketing director for this small manufacturer. And so we would go, hey, Coco. And so we would go out of town.
Precious Oud, Nina rides.
Right. So we would go, we would go out of town. So the guy who was the sales director, he told me before we went out of town, he was like, his name was Steven, the owner. He was like, now I'm just letting you know, Steven has a tendency to want to share food. And I was like, what do you mean share food? He was like, he wants to share. He likes to share food. Right. Mm-hmm. So, I'm not that person, especially somebody I don't know. I share my food with my man or my kids or something, but I don't share food with strangers. So we're sitting there eating, and he's like, he always want to take you to good restaurants. So we would always go to good restaurants when we were out of town at a trade show. Uh-huh. The first time I had dodged a bullet before, but now we're in New Orleans. We had Nola, Emerald Lagasse's, and this dude, I'm eating some bread. I got me a little piece of bread. He grabs my bread off my plate and rips it off and then puts it back on my plate. And the look of horror had the sales director bust up laughing because I was like, and then I'm sitting up here trying to think in my head because this is the boss, is the owner. And I had really just started working there. This is like my second trade show. So, all right. I'm not touching that motherfucker no more. You know what I'm saying?
Because you don't know where his fingers been.
Right. And then then we went on to this. Then we went to dinner later on that week. And it was like some of their friends were in town. His girlfriend came in town. So we're all out. And then we're having dessert, right? And they're like, well, everybody get a different dessert and we could share. I looked at the sales rep. He started chuckling. And I was like, you know what? I really don't want any dessert. And I swear to God, that's what they did. All these people was sitting up there and taking the dessert and like taking a bite and then passing it around. I was like, oh, this hell no. Hell no.
I do not do that. It takes everything in my heart to like, being an Aries, sometimes you don't like to share. But especially food, but I guess I don't know. When I'm with her,
I mean, like I'm a share kid. Like if I share my kids, even then that irritates me. Because my son would be like, "Mom, give me some," but you gonna just. I was like appalled. I was done, and I mean, I was really loving that piece of bread too. It was a really good piece of bread. When you go out and you had a good piece of bread, it's a good basket.
That's what what you were supposed to do. You didn't do it right. You're supposed to lick the bread in front of them and stare them in the face.
I had no idea. I mean, who thinks people take your bread? You know what I'm saying? Who takes bread from you? He was like, "Ooh, that bread looks good."
I don't know. I have a friend. She likes to eat off of plates too. She'll all of a sudden you'll see her fork on your plate, and I'm like, "What in the world are you doing?"
No, see, don't be coming at my plate unless you somebody that I sleep with or gave birth to. Don't be coming at my plate. Don't come at my plate.
Yeah.
Okay?
No. Nope, not me. So speaking of that, I'm gonna go on to my next fragrance. Okay. So Lattice. So this is actually not as bad as that other one. I actually like this one because it has green and marine type of notes in it. This one is actually pretty good on my skin as well. I don't like to smell it like straight off like this. I would rather do it like this. But this one is nice. Heather says she's selfish. She's an Aries too. Yep, that's right. Yep. But yeah, I like this one. I have two other ones that are my absolute favorite from Navitus's house. So those are
okay. So now what's the notes in that one? I mean, you know, man, what is smell? I need to notes. I need notes. I need to know what it's gonna give me.
I told you I didn't look up the notes this time. I wanted to do something a little different.
Tell us what it smells like. Come on, you can tell us.
Okay, all right.
You Jerry. You chassis.
Seconds. I told you it smells like marine and green notes. Hold on.
The hell is marine and green? The hell.
So, have you ever smelled it has like a lime type of smell to it in the beginning. Then it also has this, there is like a underlying sweetness. So it's almost like sweet lime, but then marine, meaning like if you were on a beach and you smelled the smell of kind of the ocean, there's a little bit of saltiness.
I know what you meant, but I wanted you to come with it better, because you know you be coming with notes and shit. You be making me look bad, so I just want to mess with you.
Oh, so you trying to make me look bad? No, I tried to.
I want you to
be fresh and
with it. I want you to spend some time with it. You know, tell us a little something. You know, just a little something.
No, I tell you what I smell. So everybody, you know, so funny is that people will tell you certain things are in there, but on your skin, it's always gonna smell like something totally different. Just like y'all don't like Baccarat Rouge, it smells so different on me than it does other people. And I've smelled that before, and I'm like, wow, that, because they'll tell me it's Baccarat Rouge, and I'm like, no, it's not. You lying. That's not what it smells like.
Everything smells different on everybody. That's why Baccarat Rouge stank on me. Okay, so let me go back to what I do. Oh, wait a minute. Whoa, what if you get a hug and a kiss first? I'm missing stuff. Okay, so nobody takes food. Oh, okay, Drea. Okay, you're gonna have in trouble. Okay. So this is one of my newer ones. This is Femininity. I gotta say it right. Femininity. So this is, it's like everything that you think feminine fragrances smell like. It's got some powder, it's got some juiciness or some fruit, it's got florals. It has just enough of all that. It's got a little amber in it. It's got all of that, just enough of it. But so it's not too much, you know, like it's got a really well balance of it. Okay. And okay, for real, I got a compliment. I've been getting compliments on this since I've been wearing it. And it does last on the skin.
You didn't like compliments. I thought you didn't like compliments.
I don't need them. No, I said I don't need them. I don't need a compliment. But okay.
Oh, okay. I was just trying to make sure.
Right. I mean, you could compliment me, but it ain't like I'm gonna stop wearing something because somebody didn't give me a compliment on it. But anyway, no, seriously, this is like very, it is what it is. Femininity, it is exactly what they called it for once. Because, you know, me and Sarah be messing up on names. You be like, why did you name it that? So this one really does fit that bill. It's powdery, but not too powdery. It's floral, but not too floral. It's sweet, it's juicy, but not too juicy. And it's got that amber vibe to it. So there we go. That's Femininity.
Okay. I was gonna say your cat. I think your cat likes it too.
He's easy.
Malachi.
He's easy.
He's easy. So my next fragrance is Absolute Show.
Now that was the one I was looking at. I want to try it. So next time we do an exchange of some stuff, you could throw that in there. I'm just saying you could throw.
I thought you didn't like Baccarat Rouge.
Oh, is that the one that smells like Baccarat? Then I don't want it. Never mind.
Here's the difference. Here's the difference between this one. This one is, I would call this a mix of BR 540. I would say this is the X-Ray, and I would say that this is why do I draw a blank every time I think about this fragrance from Initio? What's the black one? The Oud one? Oud for Greatness. It's a mixture of all three of those in one. It is a gourmand, but it's literally, it is a mixture of all three in one. Coco's still waiting for the chocolate and cognac. You know what? I'm gonna have to do something for you.
So everybody, if you don't know, we have a giveaway. So we do have a game. Yeah, it's like Uber Glory is like, yeah, okay. Uber Greatness is like, yeah, all right.
No, this smells better. I was gonna say this one smells better than Oud for Greatness is. I feel like it's very strong. This is also strong, but it's a mixture of all three that takes everything from all three and it makes it smell so good. This one is probably one of my favorites out of, I would say it's top 30 best that to me in my fragrance collection. Top 30.
Okay. That's good.
Okay, go ahead.
All right. So my last one tonight is going to be Go Prestigium. This is a citrusy leather. See what I'm saying? Hair all over my stuff. You see that? It was hair right there. Okay, so this is a citrus leather. Damn, this just smells so good to me. So it's a citrus leather. I can't wait to wear it now because it's perfect leather for spring, because it's got that citrus note and it's got the sweetness to it. So it's not too, harsh. You know how leather can be really harsh, but this is a strong leather fragrance. So it's got that strong leather, but it's got that citrus and a little sweetness that it's gonna rock in the springtime.
Okay.
So that's my last one. See, I came a little different with my Manceras today.
Okay. My last one is going to be Vertus. So Vertus is, from Mancera, do you have red tobacco?
That's the only one that's on my list to get now.
So
I still haven't bought tobacco.
This one is a mix of red tobacco and Carlisle from Parfums de Marly.
Mm-hmm.
With a little bit of I would say like a sweet cherry vibe. So this one, I'll be honest, this one fights for first between Absolucio and Vertus for Navitus for me. This one is so good. I don't smell it often on purpose because I'll sit there and I'll try to wear this every day. And I know that I have too many things that I'm going through and testing in order to wear it every single day. So like sometimes I'll look at it and I'm like, okay, don't smell it. Don't go crazy. So yeah.
Okay, I got you. I mean, there's something that you just be wanting to wear all the time. And it's like, no, I have all these other things. No, I cannot wear you all the time. Go away.
Coco, it's called Chaconiac. But it's not out yet, so it will be soon. Don't roll your eyes. I see you. Don't roll your eyes.
Even if it's out because we can't find it because we got to make a phone call. It's some kind of secret squirrel kind of way you got to buy this man's fragrances. I'm just saying. He got this secret squirrel way. You can't, you got to make a phone call. You got to give a secret code. You got to be like, the crow flies at midnight, but only when the moon is full. That's what you got to do to get it. Right?
No, it's not that. He's making the fragrances. He came out with 10 fragrances that he's making, and he gave me the opportunity to try them out before they were completely finished. So they are unfinished products, technically. So he's still technically working on them. But
all I'm saying is, like, if you want them, you call that place, you say the crow flies at midnight, but only on the full moon, and then they'll be like, okay, yes, we have it for you. Because if you just call them up, they're gonna be like, no, I'm sorry, we don't know. Because it is a secret organization. This is like something like what was it? Get Smart. This is like Get Smart. You know, you're trying to get through Spectre or some shit. This is like Bond. This is like Spectre on the Bond movies and shit. You know what I'm saying? You know.
Oh my goodness.
This is like the secret. This is like the secret code of the secret squirrel of fragrances. That's all I'm saying.
Don't hate on my fragrance in my
I ain't
connect.
mad at it. I'm mad because I couldn't get it. I had my money. I was like, well, you know, Jerry keep talking about it. I'm gonna need one. I'm gonna need to get one. And then it was like, so I go on that damn site and I was like, steampunk. Okay.
Yep.
And then I was like, but I don't see nothing. So I went through every damn page of that damn thing. I was like, okay,
you and me both. You and me both. And then I messaged him and I was like, hey, I thought you said, oh boy, had the fragrances. And he said he does. He said you gotta call him though. I think I even said that on the video. I said
no, you did not say that. You just said go to distractions. And then when I said it was look steampunk, you was like, oh, it's steampunk. Yes, I don't care what he into. I just need to know what damn fragrances are.
Oh, you are funny. You are funny. I know. And once you, like I said, all the other ones, I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think D'Angelo ended up getting some. I know Rome got a backup bottle of some stuff that he was looking for.
If I could roll my eyes to the back of my head, I swear I would right now. I swear.
I want to see you try. I want to see you try.
Okay, I don't know how to roll my eyes that good though. I'm trying, you know, but it's like I can't get them to do right. But anyway.
So what do you have? What do you have that's coming? You said you have a few packages that are coming, right?
Mm-hmm.
You have a few packages. What you got?
Okay, I'm trying to remember because you know how you order shit and you be forgetting shit. You know what I'm saying?
All the time.
All the time. Okay, so this is one of the thing I got that was good though. I bought from this lady. This got here. It finally got here. It took 2 weeks. So I got Nobile 1942 per Tiziana. So I bought this from this one lady. She gave me this, so I bought this one. And let me see. It's pretty much full. You know, it's just a little bit out, right?
Yeah.
So I bought a parcel. And then she sent me for free Laura Mercier's Ambre Vanille, and she sent me Guerlain Insolence. So she just threw these in the box. So I got yeah, so it was good. It was a good little spot. And then of course, you know, I got the Taliaferro. Why? Okay, I'm just gonna, you know, not say nothing about it, but it's like, why you gotta be the Taliaferro? People call it that automatically make you suspect to me, but I'm still gonna try the stuff. Then I have
you do know I will be talking to him on Friday.
Yeah. And I'm gonna ask him, and I'm gonna come on and say it. Why you call yourself the Taliaferro?
You go right ahead. You can ask him all the questions that you want.
That irritates me. I'm like, why? What's the point? Just say Taliaferro. The Taliaferro. Okay. What makes you so special that you're the? I'm like, that's like me saying I'm the LuuLuu. Okay, whatever. The pretentiousness is real. The pretentiousness is real. Okay. I have not. You know, okay. But and then I have so let me tell you what else I got that I can remember. I got the one that's lost is Amouage Interlude from Woman.
Okay.
So that one's missing. I don't know where that is. Another one that's kind of the one that's I bought from B Fragrance. She has 2 feminine fragrances, and I can't remember the names of them, but I bought like the rollerball. One was a rollerball, one was a spray, which kind of annoyed me because why aren't both of your travel sprays? You know what I'm saying? Why is one a rollerball?
Right. Hey D.
I don't want no damn, you know, and so that one. Then I have something else coming. Oh, the other one that's lost is a Histoire de Parfum is lost. So I have 3 that are lost pretty much now. So those 3 are lost. And well, there's another one that might be lost. Then I have another one that might be lost because it's kind of floating around right now. And that one is Imaginary Authors. I don't remember the name. That was the one that I just kind of bought. I don't know how it happened. I saw it come in my email and I read this stuff and it was like, I don't know how I did. It just happened It just happened. I don't know what happened.
In your cart and it's on its way.
Yeah, it's in my cart. I had bought it before. I was like, why did I buy it? And then after I bought it, but they shipped it the same day. So it was like after I did it, I was like, what the hell just happened? You know, I was like, I had never even heard of this. This isn't like one of the ones I heard of by Imagine. I think it's called like Delicious. I haven't heard of this one. So
I've never heard of it.
Now I have one that should be coming from Nejma. This is a Mercari one. The deal was so good. I just, the note sounded good. The deal was so good. I was like, fuck it, let me just get it. It was like $40. So I had to try it, And Nejma is a French company. So I was like, okay, let me try that one. And then I got something else coming. There's something else coming, but I can't remember. There's another box floating around someplace. So that's what I got.
So I went crazy because we were talking. You remember that day we were talking?
You bought all them Ochas.
Yeah, it was your fault that I bought all them Ochas. It was your fault. You
I forgot to order them, right? I forgot to order them.
You forgot to order it, and I ordered. You like, yeah, we gonna get these. I'm like, yeah, we gonna get these. Talk me into it. Like you were Bugs Bunny and I was Daffy Duck. And me stuck on stupid hit and go.
Man, we was like, ooh, that one sounds good. Ooh, yeah. I had my whole cart. And then I went to sleep or something. I took a nap and I totally forgot about it till the next day. And then I was like, damn it, I missed the sale.
You had me so hyped up about that. I was like, yeah, you're right. That 30% off is great. I might as well go ahead and buy it. Well, I was like, I can't believe you called me into getting this mess. So of course I'm waiting for that. And then I ended up I ordered Chris Collins from Crystal Fragrances. Shout out to Crystal. I know she and her husband were going through a little hardship, but they're good now. They're getting everything back together. But she is sending me I'm getting Don Sauvage, which is dope.
What is it?
Don Sauvage.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Dope. Super dope. I have the tester from her from before. And since Chris Collins stuff is dope, especially Don Sauvage. Like I kept spraying like so I know Eve's she has Harlem Nights. I don't like that at all. I don't like the dry down. I also don't like the autumn one. Like the dry down of it is weird. I think the only one, and then Renaissance Man, I think is decent. But other than that, like that one is bomb. And then I can't remember she gave me something else for like, what was it? She threw in a whole bunch of samples and stuff like that and gave me something else for a decent price because I didn't know that she has an eBay account.
Okay.
Yeah, so if you check out the eBay account, for the most part, it's a lot cheaper on the website. But if you kind of hit her up or hit them up, there is a possibility that you may be able to get a discount, especially if you're getting multiples. So those two are coming, and then I think that's it. I was really good. Like I'm gonna try not to get anything in March. I'm not gonna let you hype me up again like that, because it was your fault. You hyped me up, had me. Oh, I was going. I was like, man, I'm about to buy out the whole Ocha site. I was like, let me put this in my cart. Let me put this in my cart.
Well, I mean, it was.
Like, it was.
I mean, when you start looking at the percentage off, it does make you just go, okay, well, I could get some more. Hi, D. How are you? Hi, Sunflower. I just seen you come in. Yeah. And I don't know what you're talking about, Coco, how you can relate to that. Because I just bought some. Oh, I got something else because of Coco. This one right there. Because she was like, you need to get this. She bullied me into buying something. You know how people bully you? They just keep coming at you like,
yeah.
you know you need it. You know you need it. That's what she did to me.
Oh,
so
really?
I finally, after months of bullying, I finally gave in. The peer pressure was too much. I had to do it.
Okay. Yeah, that's like when you get that Dream House of Curio, huh?
That shit better smell good as hell. Because after you got to go through the secret, you got to go through the secret squirrel shit for it. I better like it. That's all I'm gonna say. It better smell good. I'm gonna be mad as fuck. I'm gonna be like,
it's some bangers.
If I gotta be like, the crow flies at midnight. If I do all that, and then they're gonna say, okay, and then if I have to go on a Zoom link or something and do a little dance or something, do some little hand signals. I don't know. I'm just very confused on what I got to do to get this stuff.
You got to put that. You got to put that black one on that you was talking about. That's the daddy spray, and right. You got to do a backflip. That's what you got to do.
Oh, okay, right. Okay, so have you seen Chris Collins' picture? Okay, Courtney. Okay, you should have seen Chris Collins a lot. Chris Collins was the face of Ralph Lauren for years. That's why he's well known. So you've seen Chris Collins before. He's been the face of Ralph Lauren for years. He was the black guy who was in the Ralph Lauren ads for years. So that's where Chris Collins comes from. And so in case that's why when people say like his pricing makes sense because he's well known in the fashion industry. So he's got his name, he has name recognition. I said I'm gonna finally get some samples of his because I'm trying to like this year, at least once a month, get something from a black owned company. When it comes down to fragrances or beauty, I've always been buying beauty products from a lot of black owned companies.
I'll slide you mine because I'm not gonna use them anymore.
Okay, cool. So I can smell
it. I got my one, so I'm good.
Yeah. So that's it. Yeah. So he's the face of Ralph Lauren for years. So that's who Chris Collins is. Because when I saw his picture, I was like, he looks so familiar. Who is he? And so I looked him up just to be, just extra. So okay. So what else? So besides the Chris, so you got your Chris Collins coming. So I'm trying not to find anything else.
I got a Renier Parfums one. I just can't remember which one it is. It's not Oud Rain. It's not. I can't remember which one. I want to say like. Let me look real quick. Hold on.
All right.
Hold on. I'll tell you in a hot second which one it is. It is. It's Crystal Rain. Rain. So I ended up getting Crystal Rain. Somebody they said that it's like almost a mixture between no, I have not smelled or tried anything from Michael Malal. I know that what's his name?
Somebody just did it. I think did Tara do it on Factophiles or somebody just did something with him.
Oh, Heather, I also have Argos, but you know that. Anyways, and then D'Angelo has Havana 500. I heard that's like number one, like 10 out of 10. But mine smells like they said if you have Creed Aventus here, and then you have what's the other one that we have? Cedrat Boise. And it's basically in the middle, in between both of those, but it's like on its own. So I'm really excited to try that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
So in fragrance news, Kelly brought this to my attention just the other day. She was asking me my thoughts on it. I don't know. Maybe I should leave that to another thing because I would.
Was that the cat?
Another one, the other cat, Kylie.
Oh.
She irritated me. Okay, so yeah, because I'm always looking at stuff. So there's a company that's coming out. Well, they're just starting their line. They've been doing candles. They're called Boy Smells, right? And it's a big write-up on them in Vogue because they're this hot company. Okay. And so they're supposedly doing, gender fluid fragrances, right? Mm-hmm. Kelly know what I think. And it's like this whole write-up about it, right? And now the thing is that so it's like this huge, they like wrote it up like it was something new. First off, it's a lot of companies that do unisex fragrances. That's number one. Number one right. That's number one. Number two, it's called Boy Smells, right? It's a mm-hmm. gay company. It's these two gay guys that run it. And they're giving them this huge write-up about it. Like, this is like something that's never been done before. They're doing these very, very gender fluid fragrances. And they're, and it's like, really? So the thing is, to me, like I said, it's just like one of those things where it's like, oh, okay, so because they gay, first off, if you're so gender fluid, why did you call it Boy Smells? That's number one. So if you're gender fluid, why is it called Boy Smells? And then why is this a big deal? Oh, because they're like the cool in company, because there's too many companies that do unisex fragrances that are not, that you're not giving all this pub to because they're coming out with their own fragrances. And it's just like the lady who was in Canada, the white lady in Canada who made the satin bonnets for the hair, and they were acting like, oh my God, it's so revolutionary.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so that's one of the things I've seen recently about, fragrances. So I'm going to throw that there. I'll probably talk about it again once I do some more research on their asses. But don't tell me you gender just because you gay people and you made it and you're saying it's gender, but it's unisex, that it's a big deal. I love, and before somebody get all in their feelings, I have no issue, I have absolutely nothing. This ain't about being gay or anything, but it's just don't play us like that because they're a gay company that it makes a big difference and we should be buying their stuff because they said it's unisex. Get out of here.
Yeah. I was gonna say there are, and what D'Angelo said, there's a lot of different people that are out there that don't exploit. So basically, what they're doing is they're trying to exploit themselves to make a bigger splash and impact, and you don't have to do that. It should be your fragrance. It should be, does it smell good? Does it stink?
Right.
That's it. Does it smell good? Does it stink?
Right. And then to say it's like such a cool, such a revolutionary concept.
Right.
But they call themselves Boy Smells.
Then they smell. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense.
Right. And then it was expensive too. Yeah, that was the thing. But
I'm sure it was very expensive. That's okay. It'll be on sale, like Jeremy Fragrance doing a spin.
Right.
Right. The spin and that clap.
Jerry, okay, maybe we should come up with something. Maybe you should do something. Maybe, because maybe we should come up with something for you. Because why can't you have your thing that you can't do a spin? But maybe you could be like, let's come up with something that you could do.
I'm not doing no push-ups or spinning. What you mean? What's your thing besides yelling at your cat?
All we need to, as long as you ain't running around in no tighty whities, we good. Because I just want Jeremy to understand that that is not a good look for him because he looks like a Ken doll. I'm just being honest. He looked like a Ken doll in them drawers. Because I'm like, where's it at, dude? Where's it at? Where's it at?
Didn't even look. Saw the video. Was like, nope, not doing it.
Somebody posted a picture someplace, and I was like, "That's anticlimactic. He need to put some pants on, cause he ain't even."
I just scrolled up. I just kept scrolling.
He is not gray sweatpants material at all. He is not great sweatpants material. Keep it together, boy, because we be.
I'm not trying to. I am not trying to hate on anybody, but in one of his videos, he was talking about smashing, and he was like, "I might be able to smash right after this video." I was like, "Oh, okay, you know, all right."
I don't know. It's like he has really just gone over the edge with it now. You know, before it was kind of cute. You know, like when I first saw him, I was like, oh, he got the little spin, he claps. Okay, whatever. That's his thing. But now he's like gone over the edge, like saying stuff like that. Okay, calm down, boy. Calm down.
Yeah, between that and you know, he's always wearing like all white, and he's like talking about God, but you were just talking about smashing a minute ago. I don't think God and smashing is supposed to, you know, I'm just maybe be fruitful and plenty, right? I'm just saying.
Be fruitful and multiply. So you know, he's just trying to spread that seed all over the world.
Exactly. No hate. No hate here. So again, like we said, for all the fragrances that we show here, gotta be subscribed to both of our channels.
Oh yes, for all the old people, the new people that came in since we said it, we're doing giveaways. So you need to, if you came in late, you need to watch it to see which ones you want to try. And we're each doing we're doing 5 ml decants. You'll get 3 5 mils, but you have to go be subscribed to both of our channels, and you have to put in the comments which ones you want to try. So if you want to try some of Jerry's, you need to go to ChiScents773, put it in the comments the 3 you want. If you want to try some of mine, you need to put it in the comments.
Yep. And then when will we do a picker for the winner? A week?
I said, like, yeah, probably we'll let it sit up for a week before we do it. And we need to put, I guess we could put it in the we can actually put it in the title now. We'll put it in the title now. Giveaway, giveaway, so they can look for it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. All right, y'all. So that's it. We almost listen. You thought we want to go to 2 hours. You know, it's been almost 2 hours, right?
I know. I told you I didn't want to do no 2 hours, but it seems like whenever I talk to you, it's just a 2 hour. I mean, we talk like that anyway, so it ends up being a lot longer than what I wanted to talk, but it's always fun.
Oh, so you didn't want to talk to me this long? Oh, okay. So I get it now.
No,
you didn't want to talk to me this long. Oh, okay. So now I get it now. Okay, I'm an hour. We gonna talk to an hour. I'm be like, we out of here, man. We are out of here.
You know it don't work out like that. You know we talk forever.
All right, you all. Good night, everyone. Good night, everyone.
Good night, y'all. Thank you again.
Thank you again. Thank you again. Thank you again. So see us in 2 weeks on the Tuesday. We'll be back.
Yep. Peace.
All right. See you later. Peace. I'm ending us now if it'll go. All right.